Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Ready with the 0-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, and that's the second out. So in now for Chicago, Matt Duffy. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's up.
1-0 count. Here it is.
No, that's down. Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs are down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ronald Acuna sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Ready.
So one down, no one aboard. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Ball 4.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ball 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In the dirt here. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he misses again, 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in to second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Has a look, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Count still full, 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Jake Marisnick as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Hayward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1 the count. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Hayward isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now is Nico Horner. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
In now, Austin Riley. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Comes in with an average of .265, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
That would bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alex Jackson. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First delivery to him.
1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and up next, Nico Horner.
The shortstop, Nico Horner.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. 1 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch on the way.
Oh.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Albies over to his left. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Here's the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now to bat, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Rizzo is off at first with 2 away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and one now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The pitcher, Oscar Yanoa.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oscar Yanoa stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in will be Freddie Freeman. Worked a walk his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And this will stay inside the 3rd base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The second baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Dansby Swanson stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Austin Riley. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Matt Duffy as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 5. Matt Duffy.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. guy swinging first pitch?
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, David Bodie, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia.
The center fielder, Guillermo.
First delivery to him. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Alex Jackson. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Jackson, a California-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle to second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
At the plate, Oscar Yinowa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. And now the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. Ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now a pickoff play at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To the plate now, Kyle Hendricks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 count.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-2, full count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Popped him up. Freeman shading to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. First pitch on the way.
Junior.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Now the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Next up, Marcell Ozuna delivered an RBI single last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So 2 down and a runner at first. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Set, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 2-1. Josh Tomlin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Josh Tomlin.
So now into the box is Matt Duffy. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Matt Duffy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reddy is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Right
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Adbert Alzolay takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 73, Adbert Alvarez.
Into the box, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Two and one now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Guillermo Heredia singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Swanson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Count is full.
Alex Jackson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Alex Jackson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. So now to the plate, David Bodie, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Looped out toward third. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate now, Jake Marisnick. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's him.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate, Nico Horner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Over to Albies. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still trail it here 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Chafin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Javier Baez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the AB on its way. This pitch is popped up. Baez is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And now the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Freddie Freeman's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. fouled away. And that one yanked just foul. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Hero. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
First pitch on its way. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Hayward, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball out.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
And that brings up Javi Baez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-1. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Ryan Tepera.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Low ball. Ball.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Guillermo Heredia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Alex Jackson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Travis d'Arnaud will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Duffy. First pitch of the AB now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Too high, ball 3.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now into the box, Jason Hayward. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the AB now. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So stepping in is David Bodie, the potential tying run for him at third base. Now here's the first offering. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to hit is Jake Marisnick. The tying in go-ahead runs in scoring position. Game on the line, 2 men out. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
2-2.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. So the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Atlanta led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Oscar Yinowa earns the win, his 2nd. Will Smith wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.